What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve Natto, and for today's video we're going to be looking at the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Cloud White Reflective. So yes, this is the reflective pair of the clouds that dropped in this model, and I'm so happy to have these. These things are pretty cool. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the reflective design on all these colorways just because they've been doing it on everything, but nonetheless these were really hard to get and I was lucky to grab these. I missed on the Citron reflectives, but very thankful to have these nonetheless. So what we're going to do is what we always do in these types of videos is I'll show you guys these shoes up close, although they are essentially just the clouds with a little bit of reflective material all over. I'll give you guys a look of the shoe on feet, and then I'll give you my opinion at retail price and at resale price of the reflective Cloud 350 V2s. So with all of that being said, we need to jump right into this video to take a look at these up close and with the flash on. The reflective is pretty cool, but you just got to see it. So let's get into it. All right, so the Cloud White Reflective Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2. Essentially, these are just the cloud whites, just with a reflective pattern all over. So I don't want to go too crazy into the details of this. Plus, because it took a little bit for me to get these in hand and this video up. You guys have probably seen a review or seen the cloud whites in a video before. So essentially, the color on them is a little bit weird, but it's sort of like a whitish, bluish, almost green in some lights. It's a very distinctive color, but I think it looks good and I like them a lot. And this one is just the reflective pair. But before we start, if we take a look at the size tag, it is slightly different. We see Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in Cloud White Reflective, Cloud White Reflective, and Cloud White Reflective. And the style code is different, but nonetheless, the shoe does look essentially the same. And now I'll get that flash up to show you what they look like with the flash. So here we go, with the flash on. It is not entirely reflective, as you can see from the outer part of the shoe. Just the lower part is reflective, not the upper. But then, of course, if we move that shoe and we take a look at the inner part, it is completely reflective. So honestly, it is cool for me. This is not make or break for the shoe. I like it. I think it's cool. I wish Adidas would make them more available because, why not have the reflective pair if you can get it? But, it's just such a small detail that isn't huge for me that I think is cool, but being a little overplayed at this point. But essentially, besides that, these are just the same as the clouds. So we'll just do a quick overview, take a look at some of the sides and things going on here, but not too much going on aside from just the cloud colorway. The outsole is pretty much the same as the regular clouds. And here's just a look at the size tag right there for you with the numbers. And we'll get a look at the size tag on the inner part of the pair as well. So you can see that if the camera focuses. And there we have it. So now that we have taken a look at the reflective Cloud White Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 up close, I'm going to get them laced up and I'll show you what they look like on feet with and without the flash. And so there we have it, the reflective Cloud White 350 on feet. So what did you think? Let me know in the comments down below of your opinion on this shoe and of all the reflective models as a whole. Is Adidas doing too much and kind of killing the reflective vibe by putting it on every single colorway? Or is it okay? You know, what do you guys think? Keep those comments going and we'll continue the conversation down there and on social media. But for now, for my overall opinion at retail price and at resale price and final thoughts on this shoe, if we start at retail, so if you watch my Cloud video, I really do like the Clouds a lot. I like the color of them. You know, the 350 V2 is an awesome model. I love that. One of my favorites. Extremely comfortable. In terms of sizing for 350 V2s and specifically this model, this didn't fit any different than the regular Clouds in my opinion. So I would say you can go true to size, but it's going to be a little bit of a snugger fit. So I typically go up a half size to get a little bit more room. I've seen a lot of other people say the same thing. So I personally have started to go up a half size in 350 V2s, and that's what I would recommend in this. So beyond all that, you know, the retail price was still $220 on this reflective pair, the same as the regular Clouds. And obviously it's a nice addition if you don't even look at prices and, you know, compare the two models. Sure, having reflective all over, pretty cool. Nice touch, but is it worth all the extra money? Before we get to resale, if my opinion at retail, we finalized that, I gave the regular Clouds a 9 out of 10. I'm going to give these a 9.2 out of 10. So like I've been saying throughout the video, reflective is good and nice. It doesn't do a whole lot for me, but I'll give it a little bit extra just because it is nice and it's cool, but I don't need it. You know, I was glad to get these, don't get me wrong, but I just think Adidas is doing too much with putting reflective on every single colorway. So now if we turn to resale, the resale market I think is probably around $800 at this point for these, and that's a ton of money, especially where Clouds are at now. Clouds have even dropped a little bit more, under the $300 mark. So I would not recommend buying these if you just want to get the regular Clouds. You know, if you need this reflective pair, then you know, definitely go for it. But in my opinion, I would totally just buy the regular Clouds over these, especially with how many other reflective models there are. Like I've been saying, in my opinion, it's just overplayed by Adidas. So with all of that out of the way, that pretty much wraps up the video and my thoughts. So, you know, let me know in the comments down below what you guys are thinking as well. You know, am I right? Am I wrong? Am I thinking too hard into this? You know, are these better than I'm saying? You know, let me know in the comments down below. But thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys keep the channel going. So that wraps up the video for today. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.